Hi, I'm Ernst Loosen from the Dr. Loosen estate. Today we are in the insanely steep Würzgarten Vineyard in the village of Ürziger. This village is basically where my father grew up. And there's also a community which is called Spice Garden, somewhere up there. But the name of the wine or the vineyard basically came from the fact that the wines have a very spicy edge. And when they are well matured, the wines develop an aroma of sweet spices such as clove, cardamom, coriander. So all the kind of spices you use with Christmas cookies.
The young wines also have more exotic fruit aromas in them, as well as a slightly rounder texture than the wines we get from our other vineyards. If you go just over there to an attraction, the wines have a remarkably different flavor profile and structure. We're talking about a distance that's less than a kilometer, but the wines are miles apart.
For some people, the concept of terroir is still very controversial. But here, with such a grape variety as Riesling, there's no question. We see all these vineyard differences very clearly in the wines. Ürziger Würzgarten is a truly unique vineyard, because here the soil is completely different as the rest of the Mosel Valley. Usually in the Mosel Valley we find the slate soil, blue or red in different colors, but here in Ürziger we have this kind of red weathered volcanic soil conglomerate, which is very unusual for this area, for the Mosel. Here in the center of the Würzgarten, directly behind the village, is where the volcanic flow came down to the river all these years ago. It left behind a very deep layer of this soft, crumbly volcanic rock. But on both sides of this volcanic flow, the extreme heat oxidized the iron in the blue slate that was already here and turned it into the red soil. This vineyard is really amazing. This spice garden produced a lot of different wines here. From the red slate parcels, which are rather in front of the village, upstream edge, we harvest grapes for our red slate dry Riesling, as well as the delicate fruity Cabernet and Spätlese wines.
Directly behind the village, we have a parcel of very old wines, well over 100 years old, where we get the intense, concentrated fruit that we want for our dry Ürziger Riesling. This is the heart of the vineyard, where the volcanic soil is deepest, and from several parcels here, we also make our sweet style Botrytis selection wines, like the Auslese and Beerenauslese, and when we are lucky, sometimes we can also harvest Trockenbeerenauslese here. The Würzgarten is definitely the most unique of the 6 große Lager vineyards that we have at Dr. Loosen. And the wines are fantastic, and whatever style you prefer, from dry to sticky sweet.